Wack 100 was the one that signed Blueface.
Right.
You guys have a song together, Stop Capping.
Yeah.
He's currently in jail right now for a probation violation. Chrisean has a warrant for arrest. She's refusing to turn herself in because she doesn't want to leave her son. When you look at the craziness, does it remind you of the old game, or do you feel like they're crazier than you would ever been?
They're not crazier. My crazy has a remote control. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a remote control with the batteries out the back and you press the buttons but don't up, and then you looking for the back and the batteries, and you like ask somebody, do they got batteries? They like, nah, and you can't turn the channel because the remote right here, but you don't have batteries. Yeah, that's Chrisean Blueface.
Yeah, it's the wildest I've ever seen.
Right.
Honestly. And I feel like it gets crazier by the day. Now Chrisean has a Blueface's face tattooed on her face.
They look extreme. A little,
yeah.
Yeah, but again, man, that's, I don't know, man, love and I mean, you know, how many people are for life in prison?
Well, this is the Kodak moment for me. I almost like cracked up. I think that if I was listening in the background, say if I was at the Vlad TV, shout out to Vlad TV, he did this interview with the game. I think he was kind of caught off guard. Like, why are we in my interview talking about CashApp and Blueface? But I think he pulled it together good, because when she first got that tattoo, CashApp, and I'll let you listen to the rest of what it said, and then I'll finish the rest of my commentary. But I just want to say this to you. When she first got that tattoo on her face, he had a lot to say, the game did. And Chrisean was not happy with the game around that time, that he had chimed in and put his little 2 cents into what she had did. I'm quite sure she already, after she did it, was thinking about it herself. Why did I do this? And then you got people who are associated with Blueface, and the reason why, you know, the game, probably somebody said something to the game, and that's why the game mentioned it publicly on social media. Because remember, Wack 100 is the manager of the game and Blueface, so you know that's where the association comes from, association simulation comes from. And maybe Wack 100, you know how he's a little fire starter, probably ran it across him. You know that crazy girl, she put Blueface on her face. I don't know, but I really feel like it caught him off guard when he was in his interview and was asked that question. But I honestly, all jokes aside now, it is really crazy when you got a channel that's like close to 6 million followers, subscribers on YouTube, and they even know from that video Chrisean Rock put out there that you are wanted by the police for warrants because you're not, you know, fulfilling your legal obligations, and you're that like okay with getting on to a social media platform. You got a bunch of haters, not just people that support you, and you're willing to tell them this kind of mess. So, you know, a lot of it is just not really sitting well.
Well, Wack 100 was the one that signed Blueface.
Right.
You guys have a song together, Stop Capping.
Yeah.
He's currently in jail right now for a probation violation. Chrisean has a warrant for arrest. She's refusing to turn herself in because she doesn't want to leave her son.
He's like, what are you getting to?
When you look at the craziness, does it remind you of the old game, or do you feel like they're crazier than you would ever been?
They're not crazier. My crazy has a remote control. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a remote control with the batteries out the back and you press the buttons but it light up, and then you looking for the back and the batteries, and you like ask somebody, do they got batteries? They like, nah, and you can't turn the channel because the remote right here, but you don't have batteries. Yeah, that's Chrisean in the face.
Wow. Yeah, it's the wildest I've ever seen.
Right.
Honestly. And I feel like it gets crazier by the day. Now Chrisean has a Blueface's face tattooed on her face.
Yeah, a little extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, man, that's, I don't know, man, love and I mean, you know, how many people in prison because there's women doing life in prison, men doing life in prison. Love is crazy. And I mean, it's tattoo on your face crazy, it's murder crazy, it's key your car crazy, or it's just treat each other absolutely great, you and your wife crazy. I mean, it's just different types of crazy. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know what kind of crazy that is, and it's crazy. But yeah, there's all different kinds of crazy, and I'm glad that he finished it off like that. I know he was caught off guard, like I said, that it was even brought up in his interview about Blueface and Chrisean Rock, but he answered it, I think, better than he answered it the first time. I think he was just being like everybody else, the game. He was just chiming in like everybody else, just making a joke, trying to mess with Chrisean Rock, because he knows, even though Chrisean probably did at the time, a lot of people were saying she was kind of heated with what the game said. She brushed it off. Chrisean Rock is like her mind's like a kid, and that's a good thing because that keeps you young. To the point where she could be mad for the moment and forget all about the next moment. You know what I'm saying? She don't really take it too seriously because she knows that she's Chrisean Rock. Whether people think she's larger than life or not, she's doing better than the average bear. I wouldn't mind having the money she has right now, even just give me 2 million. I'll settle for one. Give me 500,000. Give me 100,000. Give me something. But I could do a lot with it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and people have to understand. Stay out of your feelings about what is being said, good or bad, about Chrisean Rock, because this is free promotional. Okay. And she's also playing a game too, because she knows if she plays it off like she's pissed off at whether it's good or bad, what people are saying, they're gonna talk about her more because they're pissed off. But it's really a game. It's called reverse psychology because she's acting like she's pissed off, but at the same time, she really doesn't care because it's free promotional. Something she doesn't have to pay for to advertise her brand, who she is, what she stands for, because she has commentators like myself who are going to get up here and update people on a daily basis about Chrisean Rock, about Blueface, about Carlissa, whoever else. And they're going to be larger than life because they don't have to buy followers like some people are saying that Chrisean was buying. I don't believe that she had to buy followers because, like I said again, content creators are the promoters. They're the ones that bring the viewerships to these social media sites, and that's how their followings grow. Now, if somebody talked about me all day, every day, all different entities, all different commentators, it would grow my platform as well. I'm okay over here. You ain't got to talk about me. I'll grow mine organically on my own. But I'm just giving you an example of how social media works and how none of what is being said about Chrisean Rock or even Blueface or any of these entities that we talk about in the circus are truly affecting their lives at all. If anything, is making them bigger. And you know who knows more importantly than all of us? The haters, because those are the ones that want you to stop talking about them because they know that if you talk about them and they can't stand these people, they're going to get bigger. They're going to grow larger. Their money's going to get larger. And if you're a hater and not a congratulator, they don't want that to happen.